And good evening and welcome to Wisconsin Tonight. I'm Courtney Garish. Carol is off tonight. Now we start with an outrageous story.
Milwaukee County taxpayers will pay $8.6 million more than they should over the next 3 years.
And it's all because of one single mistake, a botched signature on a bid. This form is part of one company's bid to provide transit for Milwaukee County residents with disabilities. The person who signed this form signed it twice by accident. Now, that means the company is both in compliance and not in compliance with the law.
Journal Sentinel reporter Gitte Laasby broke the story in Sunday's paper. She joins us live now. Gitte, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
Okay, so why didn't the county simply go, okay, we screwed up or he screwed up, throw this form out, let's start over again?
Well, because there's federal dollars involved. And obviously with federal dollars come federal requirements. And this is a required form. So you can't just go and throw it out. And obviously from the county's perspective, you want to make sure you get as many bids as possible so you get a good price.
Right.
So obviously you want to try to keep the bid. But the question became, can we accept this bid if this signature is messed up? So that was the question that these transit officials had, and also one of the other bidders who then decided to challenge that bid, which is sort of what set off this whole process.
This has turned into a mess. We're now in an extension process. Some have questioned the length of that. Why does it need to be 3 years instead of something a lot shorter to fix the problem?
Right, and I think that was the big question is the transit officials have the authority to go and do something like this for an emergency because there isn't a time limit on how long that can last. And that's probably going to be part of what the supervisors are going to be talking about now is do we need a change in policy to make sure that you can only extend it for so long because that gives them a tool to say, hey, sorry, bidders, but we can only give you so long. And on the other hand, it also says contractor who's managing the transit system for the county, you can't just go ahead and extend for 3 years without running it by someone.
Yeah, supervisors understandably not happy about this. David Cullen, in fact, calling for an audit of the paratransit contract. Could an audit clear this mess up or not so much?
I think an audit is more to find out what went wrong and what potentially could be fixed with either a policy solution or by going in and seeing, can you go back on these contracts? And with the first transit one, you can go back, but it's going to cost $150,000 on top of it. And as for the other one, it's basically only if the feds pull some funding for paratransit that they can go back. So at this point, it's more basically ensuring that it's not going to happen one more time. But obviously, the supervisors, like you said, they aren't happy.
A mess.
It is. Gitte Laasby, thank you so much for breaking this down for us.
You're welcome.